and an amendment will pass when enough congressmen and senators get the message that the people demand such an amendment. Busing is wrong, and we can and we will stop it. It is the failure of the Congress, the House and the Senate to pass an amendment which is a major cause of the frustration which has led to violence in other cities. I hope and pray this will not happen in Dallas, and I am convinced that the people in Dallas are above such unlawful and violent acts. I would never condone violence and would denounce anyone or group that would use these tactics. This is why I am urging everyone here to work peacefully through the system for a constitutional amendment. This is certainly not an issue of black versus white or Chicano versus Anglo. It's not an issue between conservative versus liberal. This issue crosses all political and racial lines. This is an issue of right versus wrong, and forced busing is wrong. Very wrong.
14th Amendment to the Constitution guarantees us equal protection of the laws. This forced busing discriminates against us in that it does not equally apply to all who live within the society. The law must apply to all who live within the society. It does not. This busing order applies only to those who are not as fortunate as some of their more affluent American brothers and sisters. Those who are more affluent can escape by moving away from the jurisdiction of the law. So it discriminates against those who are least able to help themselves. The federal government gave the city of Boston $1.9 million. This money's not used for the busing. You know what the money's used for? The money is used to brainwash. The money is used for sensitivity training programs for teachers, for students, for transitional aides, where they teach the administrators how to accept things that have always been foreign to education. The federal judge has imposed many hardships on the people of Boston. On December 16th, he came down with a court order that forbid 3 people or more from assembling on any corner in the streets of South Boston. He denied them their right to free assembly guaranteed to us under the Constitution. He also came down with an order that nobody was to walk within 200 yards of any school in the city of Boston. Parents were denied access to the schools that their children went to in the city of Boston. It's no longer the anti-buses versus the pro-busing philosophy. It is the Americans versus the radicals who are going to come into our communities and try to destroy everything that we hold holy and dear. This is what has happened.
Citizens for Neighborhood Schools needs your help and your participation. Unlike the NAACP, with its thousands of regular contributors and other organizations, its batteries of lawyers, and its nationwide organization, we are a volunteer organization. We have to rely for our support on grassroots Americans just like yourselves.
The federal courts are going to decree, when they realize that forced busing doesn't work, it just doesn't resegregate an area, it resegregates an area, it doesn't help the integration. And what they're going to do, they're going to realize one day that it doesn't integrate. So what else are we going to do? Where's the next step? The Supreme Court says we will have forced integration, so then we've got to have forced housing patterns if busing doesn't work, and the federal judges, like on TV the other night, I heard a federal judge say, we don't care about the opinions of the majority of the people. All we want is to integrate the